action. This is ABC 15 News.
And welcome back to ABC 15 Mornings. This next segment here is extremely important. It could truly save a life. You know, many of us parents think that we know exactly what we're doing when we strap our kids in, but it sounds like
not quite the
many
case.
of us are doing it wrong.
Absolutely. Just to give you a little stat here, the Maricopa County Department of Health says that car seats are used incorrectly 90% of the time. So we brought in the expert here. We have James Garnan from NARPRO this morning. Thanks for waking up with us, first of all. We're talking about car seat safety. So important to get these in correct.
Yeah, I'm with Safe Kids Maricopa County.
Okay.
And one of the things we do is check child seats. And one of the ways you can tell if a child seat's installed properly is if you grab it along the belt line and it moves more than an inch like this one does.
I'm going to get out of the way
it's
so
too
they can
loose.
zoom in right here.
So,
James, can you show us that again really quickly on this camera right here, please?
When you grab it along the belt line, if it moves more than an inch,
there
like
it
that,
is.
you have too much motion. Now, any child under 2 should be faced the rear of the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I'd keep them rear facing as long as possible.
Really?
To whatever the weight and height limit is for the seat. One of the problems you have when you go to tighten it is a lot of the time we grab the strap and try and pull it this way, but you're actually working against it. You want to pull it up close to the seat, and if possible, pull it up through the seat.
Okay.
Because you got to pull it across the belt path in order for it to get tight.
Oh, so not out, but up.
Yeah, you want to be.
Actually, when I was installing mine, I actually got in and I kneeled down in the car seat itself, trying to get more leverage. Good or bad?
Well, that's fine. It actually takes less than 40 pounds force to install it. But one of the things you do is if you push it down, you're pulling it away from the seat back.
Okay.
So while you're doing it, push toward the back, where the back and the base come together. So you kind of push it in an angle, and that's the best way to get it tight. But it really doesn't require a whole lot of force. Generally, guys like to get it really, really tight.
Yes.
But less than an inch of movement is all we need to achieve. We would install it using the latch and the seat belt, and then go to Home Depot and get a tie-down strap and try and get it super tight. But you don't need to do that. You either use the latch or the seat belt. You don't use both.
It's scary, though, my friend. You know, we got precious cargo in here. We got to take care of.
We have some kiddos in here, by the way, here early this morning, waking up with us.
What are the most common mistakes? If we could talk about that quickly as we're looking here.
A lot of parents turn the seat around too early because the child starts pressing their feet against the seat, and they think that the kid's, oh, he's uncomfortable because he's right there. Really, we're just putting our limitations upon the kid. You know, less than 2 years before they were inside the womb, they don't have spatial limitations like we do.
Good point.
I talked to the people at Phoenix Children's Hospital about, you know, with their feet right there, do they have a lot of leg injuries because of a rear-facing kid?
Great question.
And really, they don't. They haven't seen any kids with an injury because they were rear-facing.
Wow, that's good to know.
Part of the reason why you're sitting there with your ankles are bent, your knees are bent, your hips are bent. So even if the impact drives you toward the back of the car, everything's designed to move.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to be available today, correct? You and I should say your colleagues, at least. From NARPRO,
there's a whole bunch of us doing child seat inspections. Safe Kids Maricopa County has 3 locations across the valley. There's a Target over on the west side. We have North Phoenix Baptist Church, and then the Goodyear Park and Ride.
And we have that information right there on your screen. And in case you don't have a chance to jot this down, we'll also get this on our website. But it's happening today from 9 to noon. Thank you so much, James, for coming in. And these are life-saving tips that every parent should really pay attention to.
16th annual event. Let's keep it going. Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming in this morning. You're watching ABC 15 Mornings. We'll be right back. And thank you to the little ones.